Do you think this case will ever be solved?
If they got additional footage or what have you, but they say she made it home. So I want to kind of take that off of the table. Indy Isham, congratulations. What did Indy Isham do? 11 months? Member for 11 months. Woo! I thought you'd been here longer, but either way, 11 months is good.
Two minutes later, 9:50, the garage door closes.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
It's really dark out. Actually, it's darker than this photo. This photo is.
So this is all out there. Thank you so much, Deanna, for the $5 super sticker. And Kathy, you will win a gift one of these days. I promise. All right, let's continue.
Lit up just so you could see the house and see that dark entrance. That's where we'll have a problem in a few minutes.
Yep.
Nancy's sleeping. It's now 1:47 a.m. and someone's at her front door.
Now, here's the thing. This is the thing, guys. You got to remember the person or persons that did this. They did a trial run previously. They can't be that dumb not to comprehend that there was a camera. They knew there was a camera. Back doors were propped open. Law enforcement says, guys, the back door was not, I repeat, not the exit. It was the entry. Okay. So propped open. This guy did not do this because he was trying to really hide from whatever. He wanted to be seen without being seen. Just like the TMZ letters and the ransom net letters that he sent out. All right. Yes. A 1/1/26, a trial run. All right.
I don't know how he didn't know to block himself with a towel or a cardboard or something coming up to the Nest doorbell camera. You would think he must not be a professional. He goes out and rips flowers out of the ground to try to block the camera. He must not think the night vision can see him right now. And he's got to get up close with the flowers, which makes no sense. If he planned this out, he should have had something, turned his head back and walked up with his hand just like that, but far away.
And you see how he goes to grab for the door. People say that they don't think that he went to the grab for the door. I do. I think that he hit that black screen door just a little bit and was trying to cover the camera and his hand reached down. All right. In my opinion. And exactly. Why was the garage open? Why would she go in there if she wasn't driving? Why were the back doors propped open? Why? All right. A lot of whys.
Way with his head turned. He should have been prepared. Obviously, he wasn't prepared. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. And notice how he tilts sideways.
Exactly.
And notice the shape of the backpack. Someone said when he reaches up, you can see a tattoo on his arm, but that's stretch.
Guys, it's not pushing that. It's not pushing boundaries. He does, in fact, have a tattoo. I have, in fact, looked at that tattoo, analyzed that tattoo, showed that tattoo. It's a tattoo. It's a black and gray tattoo on this guy right here. Does Ronald have a tattoo? I don't know. All right. Nanette, thank you so much. I have lovely people in here today. Thank you guys for being so generous. All right, let's continue. What's up, Melissa? Good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you're here.
If you ask me. But you'll see the shape of his backpack. It almost looks like there's another backpack in there. 2 a.m. Her pacemaker spikes. She must have been startled by something. The reason we know this is because she had it connected to her phone. So as soon as this monitor shows an increase in the heart rate, it sends a signal to the phone. The phone is linked to this device.
Okay, you see what's happening here? So this is part of the timeline that we know. Now, Crime Time Grime, it could be either or. However, now that I piece it together in my mind and say, what makes the most sense? Why would a kidnapper send a ransom note to TMZ, then a second ransom note to TMZ? Now, mind you, Savannah did say, we're ready to pay it. I'll pay it. Law enforcement said, don't do that. If you do that, you're not going to ever see her again. Okay. So I think this person wanted to be seen without being seen, whether this is Ronald or not. You just don't do that. All right. That's just not what you do. You got the pulse, geek bar.
Unless you get too far away. Now 2:12 a.m. Another camera, I'm not sure if it's this one or another one, detects a motion. So it actually goes off, but there's no image. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that image. I think they're trying to. Now 2:28. The pacemaker that was communicating with her phone has disconnected. She is too far away for her pacemaker to send a signal to her phone. That means she has left the area and her phone is not with her. So her phone is in the house and she's not. That's what it means when the link between the two devices disconnects.
Now, mind you, they keep saying the phone. I've heard it was a watch. Neither here nor there. All right. You could see it. You can see it. I'll try to pull out a picture if I can. You absolutely can see it. He moves his arm and it's concealed. And I even put a tattoo that I thought it might be. And several people have sent it to me so graciously. All right. And it's just wild. That backpack has the exact same like turtle shell. It has like an outer shell on it. And he has two of them. All right, let's continue. Pacemaker disconnects.
2:26 a.m. A few miles from Nancy's house, a car races by. With the timing is perfect from when he left to that house. The distance and the time pretty much tells us this is the car that left the house. And you'll see it right here. It's actually a Kia Soul, a white Kia Soul. You'll see it go by fast, and then I'm going to slow it down. Then I'm going to stop it. It's hard to see.
Yep.
Right here, it's a Kia.
And guys, this in fact was the exact detail, and I'm going to go to say details that caught Brian Koberger. We saw his car. It was only car out there that kept circling around. They figured out it was a white Elantra, and then that touched DNA. Law enforcement's claiming that they have DNA, and they need to now, it's at the private lab, they need to take it apart and check the genetic genealogy process. Why did Savannah call Senator Mark Kelly? Well, because they obviously have ties with each other. It's a small town. Savannah, and there's 777 people. That's definitely an angel number. Say a prayer that Nancy Guthrie's body's found, because at this point, I'm sure we're looking for a body. All right. However, Savannah Guthrie, in my opinion, did a total flex on all of y'all, including me, by saying, look, I can pay you the $1 million right now. And here's how I'll prove it. I just sent $500,000, no sweat off my back, to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. All right. She's telling us, without telling us, I can afford it. I'll pay for it. Bring my mom home. And that leads me to why she called the senator, why Barney Fife, the freaking sheriff, got cleared the family as soon as Savannah was pissed. Savannah was mad. Savannah was throwing around, I'm going to sue Ashley Banfield. And there you go. He puts up a little blurb and says the family's cleared. No way, no how the family's cleared. No way, no how. All right, let's continue.
Soul. That's a white Kia Soul. And you know what? We need to remember this, the white Kia Soul. Okay, we had to look this up to see if Ring cameras can actually be off. And it says, yeah, they could be off an hour or several hours. And with the time zone changing around this time, it could be screwed up, even though Arizona does not change back and forth, the time zone. But it's very crucial because this guy was ruled out. He was actually ruled out because the time says 1:52 a.m. Or actually, this started at 1:52 a.m. So they're saying there's no way he could have been there. But
many times those cameras are very, very wrong, right? This keeps irking me because it's in the light, it's color, so you can actually see it, but you also see that turtle shell kind of thing. Many people in the Bay Area use backpacks like that, because many people ride motorcycles or commute and they want to use their laptop. It's one of those laptop bags. All right. Thank you so much, Ingrid. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right.
If you add an hour, it's 2:52 a.m. and it would make it perfect timing for him to drive the 5 miles from her house to that backyard right there. Perfect timing. Okay, this guy was seen trying to get into someone's backyard. Originally, people said, oh, he was cleared. That's his house. Not true. Somebody wrote in, put the Ring camera video on, and said this guy was trying to break into my backyard. So the mathematically at 2:52, it makes sense 100%. This whole thing ties together. This ties together when you add that hour, exact timing. So here we have him walking up, 2 backpacks.
There's 2 backpacks. Now, this isn't even, I'm not saying it's this guy. I'm talking about Ronald, right? I'm just saying that he's got 2 backpacks. One of them's got the turtle shell like the other one where it looks full. It might not even have been full because those backpacks are like that on purpose. They have the hard shell so that you don't get your laptop, drop it or mess it up or whatever. I have a Kia Soul too. It's a great car. Absolutely. I've had it. I bought it for baby Guilty. When Mrs. Guilty was pregnant, I got rid of my sports car and I got a mini hamster car. All right, let's continue. It is a great car.
He looked like he took a flashlight out of his mouth, put it in the other hand, put something in his pocket. Maybe it was a flashlight that was in his mouth. Doesn't want to open the gate. See how he look at, he tilts sideways just like that other guy, trying to get on the right side of the gate. Now he's trying to get on the left side. He has no idea how to open that gate. It's not his house. People said it's his house. It's not his house.
Mama
Couldn't
B.
get in. Put something back in his mouth. I don't know if it's, or took the flashlight out maybe. Maybe he had the flashlight out so he could see in the backyard. Maybe he had the flashlight in his mouth. Maybe he put it in there. I don't know. Because it's dark in the backyard. But this is the video we played earlier. I'm not going to explain the pocket. If you want to see the details, go to my last video. And you'll see the pocket sticking out. It looks like there's a gun in there. It's not a water bottle in his pocket.